Are you sitting in the corner, y'all? Yeah. Oh. Wow. That's it. That's my phone.
Oh, you want that?
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, if Steve was ever on time, it'd be a miracle. Like, yo, what the fuck is Steve, man? Then I was like, I stopped saying, this is Steve. He's doing 15 other things before you get here. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? No. How many things you do before you got here? That, I guess we can use that, I guess that mic right there. Maybe it's red, it matches your hat. No.
I started the word red.
See, we gonna fight, y'all. We gonna fight, y'all.
What's your last name, man?
Harrison. Who, Tucha?
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on, y'all? This is Lisa. I'm in the spotlight. We finally on the air, 17 minutes afterwards. Just saying, I'm just saying. Is this thing even on, y'all? I don't even know if my shit is working, like, really. I guess got a short in this one, I think. I don't even know. But, yeah. I don't think my shit working. See, 3D left me. He left me. Yeah. See if yours is working.
Who, me?
Yeah, yours is working just fine. My shit ain't working. My shit ain't working. Ugh. That's alright. Cause you know what I'm gonna do?
Did you answer that question?
Who answered what question?
Somebody else.
Anyway, I got this see now. We cooking with
I would call in and ask questions, not
we can't call in. We ain't got no way of calling in right now.
You use your phone.
My phone is up there. My phone is up there, y'all.
You use Murdoch phone and shit. You feel
Well,
me?
Steve ain't trying to give out his number to y'all because he stay changing that shit anyway. That's American. I remember Steve would be like, he sent me messages,
I
yo.
really did, yeah. I used to change my number like the season.
He said, he sent me messages. I'd be like, oh, who is this? This Steve. Oh, you changed your number again? Damn. Anyway. Oh, see, he done flow. He messed my groove all up.
What I do?
Because you was here late. You got here late. But this
Man, tell me this. I'm going to interview you.
No, you
I'm going to interview you. Tell me, when the fuck have you ever known me to be on time? Please.
Never,
Okay,
never,
cool.
never,
So
never,
this
never.
should have been already expected.
Yo, I actually halfway expected it.
And
I
the
really
thing about
did.
it, and the thing about it, I looked at my watch. And it says 7:08 when I pulled up. So I'm like, damn, I'm actually on time.
Pretty much, yeah. Yo got the fire. See, we in trouble. We in trouble because Steve got the fireball.
The only time we in trouble is when I got something that's white. I don't have anything that's white.
Me?
Oh my God.
Me?
See that white liquor fucks me up.
Yo.
This shit right here is good for me.
It's good for you?
Yeah, it's good for my heart and all that.
It's good for your heart. The doctor said so?
Yeah, the doctor was like, drink that fireball up, boy. Yeah.
I should have brought a cup. Shit.
Yeah.
Yo, I knew this was gonna be some shit, yo. Y'all don't understand. Okay, I'm gonna take you back. I can't even remember the first time I seen Steve. Now see, Steve, I call him Steve. His name is Big Steve. When I met him, he was Big Steve.
I know, my fat ass.
I don't know who rang the doorbell. Somebody rang the doorbell. Ain't nobody for me. So I'm like, oh, so I see this little youngin' on stage and he rocking out and everything. And I was like, oh, okay. But I was like new to the scene, you know, a few years in, I think. I don't even remember. Do you remember the first time I seen you? Or first time I met you?
I mean, I remember the first time like I actually went to a show on the scene. That was in like 2011, to be honest with you. Well, I mean, I went to some shit in 07, but that was
before my that was before my time too.
Yeah, because I remember Big Patch. I don't think he go by Big Patch no more. But
Yeah, I remember that. I remember he went by something else.
He go by something else now. But yeah, he brought me to something. I think it was at the 5 Seasons. And matter of fact, it was on Old Golden. I think it was like a town hall meeting they had. You know, seven. That was like the first one or whatever. But that was like the first thing on the scene or whatever. But other than that, Billy Live show in 2011.
Yo, I remember you seeing you. I remember seeing you at Five Seasons. I thought seeing you perform at Five Seasons. I don't know, yo, cause you know all these shows be running together. But I remember seeing you at Five Seasons, and I was like,
I was at Five Seasons a lot. That was like a house.
Yeah, that's Mecca. That's Mecca. To me, that's Mecca. That's the hip hop Mecca of Baltimore.
I had a bed in the back and everything.
Yeah, I think we all did. But I remember seeing you, and at that time, like, I'm not trying to be mean. Your voice just would not project. Mm-hmm. You couldn't. You were trying so hard. Like, yeah, I could see you straining, but you just could not project that voice.
Man,
because
being honest with you, I didn't get comfortable performing until probably 2014. And I've been rapping, I've been rapping since 2003. I ain't get comfortable performing. It had 2014. The first time I go on stage, and I'm like, man, fuck this shit, nigga. You know what I mean? Like it's a different, like that's how. But I always was shy in front of people. I don't like people. Sorry, guys. I don't like people. You know what I mean? And that was the biggest thing I had to get over with this.
And that's the reason why you and Cashmere get along so well, my daughter. That's the reason why y'all so cool, because y'all sitting there and, like, yeah, I was just talking about this. Sit there at shows and just be cracking up and just being clowns.
I'm not a people person, so I mean, like that was the one thing I had to adapt to. You know what I mean? Coming in, to the scene and like people coming up to me. This, that, and the third. I'm not used to that shit. So like, you know what I mean? I remember the first time, like, at first the show I had was in 2006, and I was a totally different person back then. So like, people coming up to me and shit, like, you know what I mean? The first thing I'm doing is getting the attitude, like, why the fuck is you so close to me?
This is the reason why you like Kevin Gates, because Kevin Gates was the same way. I watched an old interview with him, and he said the same thing. He said he had to get used to people coming up to him, because he was like, yo, he was still in that street mentality. Even though he was performing and stuff, and he said, I had to get used to people coming up to me because, like, I didn't like that.
Right.
And that's why, now I see why, because, everybody else was on Kevin Gates before me. Like, I only listen to local shit. And he's on my playlist right now, and this is what I listen to when I'm at work, while I'm working. But I don't remember, like I said, I don't remember like the first time I seen you or whatever, but I remember that was my first thought. I was like, yo, he's spitting, but he's not able to project. But then I've got to watch you over the years. Like, I feel like, and everybody always says this, like, at least every time I see you in a picture with somebody, you always look like a proud mama. I was like, because I am, Like, people don't.
You saying I'm grown.
Yeah. Like, you, like I got all this shit written down here so I won't forget, because we just touched a couple of things already.
Right.
But, because it's like two friends having a conversation. Like, people don't understand, like, I go above and beyond for certain people, And it has nothing to do with me being cool with them or not. If they show me that they support me in what I do, then I support them in what they do.
Right.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you, you have, like, ever since I've known you, Lisa, you come into my show. I don't know, cause I mean, you won't worry about no ticket. I got your ticket. I'll be like, oh, okay, cool. Cause like most of the time, what I get is, Lisa, I got a show coming up. Oh, okay, where's it at? Oh, is that such and such a place? Da da da. All right, well, I must, tickets are $10. What? I went to fucking Pennsylvania, 2.5 hour drive, which I would probably never fucking do again with your ass. You didn't even ride in the car with us.
I didn't, you feel me?
But I was
Barack Obama, he don't ride with his people. You feel me?
But like, and that's why people were like, when they see me up in Pennsylvania, oh, you're here? What? You're here? I'm like, Steve asked me if I would come and he got me a ride.
Right.
Oh, you wearing Bodymore Records clothing line? Steve gave me a shirt.
Right.
So I could rock the shit, so I could promote him.
Right. Got to, man.
You know what I mean? So Steve has give like it's a give and take. Like Steve would come like Lisa when I had my show, the in the spotlight.
Right.
You got a show? Yeah, I'm gonna put your name on the list so you can just come on in. You ain't gotta pay. Or I'll give you $5 because it was a tough night because motherfuckers jipped me out my money. You know what I mean? Like it was just like, you know, oh yeah, well I'm gonna come through. He's not performing. So why is he coming through my show? Because he supports
you know
me.
what's crazy about that? Is a lot of people really do look at you weird when you do that.
Yeah.
Like supporting is just like a boring thing. Like what the fuck? What are you doing here? You know what I mean? Like that shit blows my mind sometimes. You know.
Yeah, and it's like and that's how it used to be. And I had you know, let me tell you, I've had a few people since I've started this shit. Yo, Lisa, you should interview me. I should. I got a list of people. Who the hell is somebody you gonna get hotbox?
I'm looking at my like, why do people ask crazy ass questions like that on your fucking messenger? Like, that's incriminating. I will not answer that question. I'm about to delete you and block you. Like, what the fuck?
But so look, I don't even want to know. Don't even try to zoom in.
No, yeah, don't zoom in on that. Zoom in on this fireball.
Shout out to Murdoch who's sitting in the cut, y'all.
Yeah, shout out to Murdoch and this fireball.
Yeah, and that corona right there.
Yeah, it's cool. And oh shit, they will never be our clothing. Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, we do this shit in our sleep.
See? But yeah, that's how
That's YouTube?
Yeah.
Alright.
See, that's how it used to be. Like it used to be like everybody would be, you know, at the show supporting and everything. And then somewhere along the way it kinda lost it.
Right.
And I'm just like, as a person who came in like I knew nobody. Bomb is the one who introduced me, and that's why he was my first guest. He was my very first guest because he's the one who showed me this Baltimore scene. He reached out to me on MySpace, and that's like I said, brought everything into perspective. Cause like the only thing I knew about the local scene was Boss Man, Mully Man, Scar Akbar, Hooli Shalom, whoever was playing on the radio.
Right.
Which was only probably before.
Yeah, few.
And then my second guest was Shaka Pitts.
Right.
And then I had Barcardi, you know, that's family.
All right.
And I was like, yo, who am I? And I was like, yo, I got to have Steve on here because you show me so much love because I show you so much love because you show me so, you know what I mean? It's that whole give and take kind of thing. Yeah. And so that's why I wanted to bring. Plus, I'm going to tell you something. Because I've got to see you grow and I've got to see you go, like, you went from, oh, this is just another local rapper. You know, he's just doing his thing. You know, yeah, he good, yeah. Okay, he got a team behind him. All right. Oh, okay. Next thing I know, clothing line. You doing tours. You going to New Orleans. You going to Puerto Rico. You going to Cali.
New Orleans, man.
Yo, you going down in Houston. Like, you just going all.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, this boy, because you younger than me. You a young man, but you still.
Cool. I like that. Because I rarely get it anymore, you know? Because I ain't around a bunch of young motherfuckers.
Yeah. So you, and I told somebody today that you doing it without jumping on other people's coattails and using people to get to your next step.
Right.
And that happens too much, and especially in this Baltimore scene. I watch it because, you know, I sit back and I watch these motherfuckers. And they will use you and throw you away. But I watched you do everything. I really don't want to say by yourself, but.
I'm about to say then, what the fuck do we want to say then?
You know what I mean?
Point me to a nigga.
Exactly, yo. Because like I said, I mean, yeah, you have alliances with certain things.
As far as the clothes, man, I got to shout out Chuck.
Oh, yeah,
most Chuck D, like, man, you know what I mean? Nothing could happen without him. I mean, it could, but it just ain't the same.
It won't be the same.
It ain't the same at all. It ain't the
because
same
he's
at all.
Been there
Because before I did it with him, I wasn't at this. You know what I mean? Yeah. And, like, yeah, that's what I'm married for.
Yeah, but, like, as far as, like, I sat back when you, like, first went down to New Orleans, I think it was, and I was like, yo, what the, how did he get, how, you know, like, I was just like, how did he do that? Who, you know, who he must have knew somebody or,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's all about connections and shit. I mean, and like at this point in New Orleans, man, like they fuck with me in New Orleans.
yeah,
Real shit, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They fuck with me in New Orleans, man, and I fuck with New Orleans. I always fuck with New Orleans, so like that, I knew that was just one of the places that I wanted to go first, really, because I mean, like coming up, like all I listened to was New Orleans music, the Hot Boys, Master P, all that shit. That
Yeah.
was what I really, you know what I mean? I ain't ashamed to say it, you feel me? You know what I mean? Like, I ain't real hip hop. You know how these old heads
Yo,
be like, they ain't real hip hop and blah,
they
blah,
was
blah.
listening. They was listening to Wobble Wobble, Shake Shake. Yes, they was.
I don't know about
I was
that
wobbling,
song.
wobbling right along with them. Okay.
Yeah, like,
That goes Murder's Hot Box.
I don't know, none of this nigga. I listen to Kendrick.
You stop listening to Kendrick.
Hello?
This motherfucker.
When the cameraman jumps on the
I'm
phone.
at an interview right now. I'm gonna call you right back.
When the cameraman jumps on the phone.
Yo, and that's some shit you can't edit out. But yeah, back to the tours and stuff. And like I said, like, and it's not like, I mean, I've seen people make connections, and I do the air quotes, but it's like they try to get like, your connection, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, and I mean I know,
you
and that comes with it. Like when people see me moving so much, that's when they start jumping to it too. Yo, let me go on your next door and this, that, and the third. But I mean, like it's, and I don't mind handing the game. I don't mind handing the game down, cause nobody handed the game to me. Well, I mean, I have to give it to Bud Cardi, cause if it wasn't for Bud Cardi, I wouldn't have knew the business side of this shit.
Yeah.
Cause you know these niggas will see that you dope, but they'll watch you go around in circles and do the same shit over and over and over again. Won't stop to say, hey, yo, look, that's what Bud did for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like, nah, look, you need to do this and do that. You know what I mean? Get the shit paperwork. You can get money for the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't know that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know nothing about the business side.
You just knew I'm gonna rap, and
Yeah.
I can rap, and it makes sense, and it's not just a bunch of rhyming words and shit.
And he took the time to teach me to do the business side of it and shit. So
Yeah, and like I said, like I've been able and been privileged enough to watch you grow, and grow up. Basically, I mean, the way I look at it, because like when I first seen you, you was just like a fresh, little young face. You know what I mean? You was just a little fat face. I was like, oh, look at him. And I knew you was always nervous on stage because when you would rhyme, when you would rap, you would have, I think you have your eyes closed. Like you wouldn't make eye contact.
It's a video on YouTube. And I mean, I tell niggas this because I don't give a fuck, you know. You'll see the growth. That's all I can say. It's a video, Chris B from Southpaw, you know, rest in peace.
Oh,
he shot that, and it can never be taken down. It can never be taken down. You feel me? As much as I wanted to before he passed away, as much as I wanted them to take it down, it's like it's a humbling moment. But if you watch that video, you like. First of all, nigga, I'm like 100 pounds bigger. You feel me? We had the 5 seasons and shit. Everything's so fucking unorganized, yo. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cause I tried to set it up to where as though, like, you know, first Biggs come out, then China come out, or China come out, then whatever the case may be, it was up to who's known more. You know what I mean? Back to back to back. And like, yo, that shit was just so fucked up.
But I mean, you have to go back and sometimes you have to go back and look at that stuff and just see for yourself your growth. You know what I mean? I mean, I know that I started at point A and now here I am at point L, you know, on my way to the top. Because the way I look at it, you start at point A, Z's got to be the top because you starting at A, that's the bottom.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. So you're making your way, and you have to like look at that stuff. Like I was just looking at some old pictures that I took last night.
Okay.
And just doing some reminiscing of Sonar, and like and it's funny, and I don't say this to pat myself on the back. But the pictures that I took with my little Olympus camera that I had up until, 2009, because it got broke somehow. Nobody knows how it got broke. The pictures that I took with my Olympus, my pictures I took with the Pentax was an awesome camera. It wasn't mine, it was my ex's. But all my pictures, they're all like freaking amazing pictures with all these different cameras, even though like the little Pentax was just a little square. It's because I love what I'm doing, and that's like your music. You've got songs that you made back And yeah, let's see what we got here. We got Back to Business Volume 2. We got Back to Business Volume 3.
Yeah.
We got
I didn't have that one.
25. We got Stephen Biggs' Grind Time.
Oh man.
And I got In the Wind here. Now, if I got any more of your music at the house, I have no idea because I was going in my crate, pulling out what I had. Of course, you know, you on GCs too. Yeah. I had to pull out GCs because, you know, you got you on a couple, you know, you're on a few things.
Yeah.
But
that's what it is.
You already know this is love right here. This is love right here. Like I said, you know, you always you ain't got Big Steve on your phone. My CD player don't work in my truck anymore.
She need that I am who I am now.
Yeah, I do.
That's my life right there.
Yeah, I do need that, and that's what something. My last question the last thing that I had wrote on my list because I wrote like you know, like when you start rapping. Right. You know, like when did you start rapping?
I started rapping in 2003.
Yeah, and when did you? And is that when you started taking it serious, or was you just?
No, I mean, I thought I was taking it serious. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, fuck, I was like 16 years old.
You said,
I really like I started rapping just off of, like, cause my homeboy was rapping. You know what I mean? My homeboy was rapping and like, yo, you need to, you know, jump in this shit, blah blah blah. And I'm like, what the fuck make you say that? Cause I don't need to rap. Like, I don't get it. Like, what would you even say that to?
You never even rapped before.
No,
right?
I never rapped. I never wrote a poem. I never wrote nothing. You feel me? And yeah, he kept asking me about it. And like, honestly, like my whole like everything about me is basically like, I think that I'm motivated off struggle. I'm motivated off of you know what I mean?
I would agree.
Real shit. Like and like I was going through a situation like when my mother was about to be in a wheelchair. You know, she kept getting like surgeries on her back. And they like, you have one more, you're gonna be in in a wheelchair the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was looking like. She was about to have another surgery on her back or whatever. And I was watching, like, I don't know, remember that Behind the Music shit? He had Nelly shit on there, and he was talking about how, like, you know, when he signed his deal, first thing he did was call his mother, like, look, you know what I mean? Like, you have work, you know what I mean? Just clock the fuck out. Clock the fuck out. You don't need that job no more, you feel me? And I wanted to do that for my mother. And literally, as soon as that show went off, I just grabbed a pen and a pad, and I just started writing, and I didn't know where the shit was coming from. It was weird, and it's like I taught myself how to do everything. Like I 16 bars and all that other shit, and like how to line up. I did all that shit myself. It was really like heaven sent. That's why I say like some guy happened, because it's like, where did that shit come from? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit don't happen out of nowhere.
It's not
and it really happened out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's not like, okay, like I was in band when I was in like 5th grade,
right.
And I was in choir from 6, 7 to 8. Well, 6, 7, 8, yeah. And then they wanted me to be in choir when I got to high school, and I was like, no, I'm done with that shit. Like, I'm not singing no more. Like, I can sing, but I can't sing.
Right,
you know what I mean? I can hold a tune every now and again. Probably can't now, except for when I'm in the car. You can sing along with everybody else.
Right.
But I had to learn how to count, you know, measures.
Yeah.
See, and that's what I know a lot of rappers in this city who can't count bars. They just rap, and then the comes in and they be like, oh shit. They don't, and they just don't know, and they just rap and rap and rap. So for you to be able to do that without anybody saying, no, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like I said, I feel and I know that there's going to be bigger and better things coming because I already seen it. I've already seen the progression. You know what I mean? Like, how many projects?
How many projects?
How many projects have you done? And that's what I figured. Because
let me really think on that real quick. I mean, I know.
Because like I said, I mean, you got, and it's not like.
And you know what's crazy? Because like a lot of artists, like, they know off top.
Well, see, and it's not like you put out. You're not putting out a mixtape every other week. You know what I mean? And you're not.
I had to go look at this nigga.
I know. You know what I mean?
Nigga got Murdoch a Belly 45 coming out next week and shit. He just put out 2 last month.
That's because he got a lot. That's because he got a lot to say. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Like projects. I'm like, these are not. And it's well thought out and it's well processed.
And that's the thing about my music. I mean, like even from day one, like you hear a lot of my life in my music. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? And like everything. I mean, I ain't gonna say like back when I was younger, but like from like 2010 on up, everything that you heard in my music is real. You know what I'm saying? Really happened to me. You know what I'm saying? And like,
Yeah.
or you know what I mean, or around me and shit. And like anything that I said in the song, you could ask me about it, and I tell you word for word what the fuck that was about. You know what I'm saying? Like people just think I'm just rapping. Nah, that shit, shit real. And I mean, that's really that's my outlet. That's my therapy. Like if I didn't have music, I'd probably blow my fucking brains up.
And I think,
You know,
and I think that's why I really vibe to your music anyway. You know, I just because we cool, we friends or whatever, you know, I'm not gonna tell you that I like you. Oh yeah, I like that, and I really don't. That's just not in me. That's why people keep hitting me up. Yo, Lisa, I want you to listen to this, and I want you to give me your honest opinion. Even my ex does that shit. Like I just told him that shit today. I was like, yo, I wrote a post like a month ago, and I read it to him, and I was like, that's about you, yo. I said because you will, like you no matter what, you be like, yo, Lisa, I need you to listen to this. And you know, because I'm going to tell you the honest truth. So I think that's because it comes from a heartfelt and personal place in your life.
Right.
People can vibe to it a lot better, and they can relate to it.
Yeah.
That's why I like all your little quote unquote love songs, you know, because like I can really relate to that shit.
Right.
You know, my favorite song is You.
Yeah,
When
there's
you
a lot of people. There's a lot of people.
Yo.
That's my biggest song, really. Like that shit made it to 30 fucking radio stations, and that's worldwide. Like I got what the fuck is the name of that country? Is it Chile or whatever?
Chile?
Yeah, somebody emailed me from there. It was like, inquiring about other music projects and this, that, and the third because it came on a fucking radio station over there.
See, and that's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
But you're not on Facebook bragging about that shit neither. You know what I mean?
That's not gonna get me nowhere.
You know what I mean? But how many others do you see that would do that? Oh yeah, I just had a record company just hit me up.
Yeah, and I mean, and I do say it like you really shouldn't like talk about that type of shit before it actually happens. You know what I mean? Because like sometimes I don't know. I think you jinx yourself. Or
You do.
Fuck shit up if it really even happened in the first place. You feel me? Some people
it could have been MySpace records for all you know.
Some
Shit.
people, like generating attention through that way.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna play a couple songs and give you a little break to have a couple more little sips to.
Oh man, I'm having sips anyway.
I know. But what I tell you about that one that hit you? Come on now, you see, you gonna get in trouble. Somebody mother in your inbox.
You're right.
Somebody mother.
Them damn mothers, yo. And I swear, it was just a fucking joke. Can you get your old ass out my shit?
I'm gonna play these couple. These are some old songs. These are old tracks off of one of these projects. I don't really remember which one.
One of those projects.
One of these projects.
I hope it's something you like, then shit.
That's why I pulled them. That's why I pulled them. That's why I pulled them. So yeah, I will be right back after this. Talk some more with Big Steve Body More.
Hey.
Yo, this is like this is